Hi again. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to upload and add pictures or images to your web page using the content management system. Now, I've been using the About Us page and I will continue to do that for consistency. Now, here I have already placed on my desktop, I'll show you that in a second, an image that I want to drag into or place on the web page to accompany the existing image here. This one is called Jamaican Faces. So I'm going to be adding another image to the page just for the purpose of demonstration. To do so, I'm going to go to the content management system. I've already loaded and logged in. I've loaded the Manage About Us page, and I'm going to place the cursor where I want to place the image. So right now I have the flashing cursor here at the start of the third paragraph. I'm going to select the Insert/Edit Image icon on the toolbar. The image property dialog box loads. The next step is to go to Browse Server. Now this is not very intuitive because the first thing I want to do is upload the image. The name kind of implies here that the image already exists on the server. So bear that in mind. So the first thing to do is click Browse Server. Once you've done that, you now have the option to either select an image that has already been uploaded, and you'll see here that this is essentially a directory structure that shows the folders that exist on the server and the images that exist on the server. It also shows the image type. Okay, so we have GIF images, JPEGs, and PNGs, and so on. Now, I already have a folder that I've created called Training Images. I'm going to just click that folder. And I had uploaded an image before, but I'm just going to show you how to upload an image now. I have an image on my desktop. I'm going to go to Browse, go to Desktop, and I have this file called Very Cute Puppy. I'm going to select that, click Open, then click Upload. The image has been uploaded. Once I've done that, I simply click the file name, and a preview image of the image that's been uploaded is placed in this small preview window. Okay? Now, there are additional things that can be done with this image, but first I'm going to just show you what happens if you place it by default without changing anything else. I'm just going to click OK. Okay, you see what has happened. It has dropped the image in, but unlike the image above, the text doesn't wrap the image, and the image is also a little bit too large for the page. But I'm going to click Save Changes just to show you what it looks like on the live site. So I've saved it. It tells you record was successfully updated as usual. I go back to the About Us page, refresh because changes have been made, and there the image loads. Okay, now that looks fine, but let's say that's not exactly what I want. I want a smaller image and I want the text to wrap the image. So I'm going to go back to the CMS. I'm going to select the image. You notice the image is selected when you have these anchor points going around the image. Once I've selected it, I'm going to go back to the Insert/Edit Image icon. My image properties load again. Now, you'll notice that the first image with the people that was at the top of the page, I'll show you in a second, up here, if I'm pointed the mouse, the icon, the cursor, it says Jamaican Faces. That pops up. That's what you call alt text or alternative text. If I do that now, for the puppy, nothing happens because we haven't entered any alternative text or alt text. To do that, we enter here whatever we want the alt text to be. Now this is important for users or people who are visiting the website who are using screen readers. And what the screen reader does is it reads the alt text to the visually impaired. So for instance, the screen reader would have said Jamaican Faces. It would have read the words Jamaican Faces so that the visually impaired person would have heard picture of Jamaican faces. As a matter of fact, the actual alt text should have been picture of Jamaican faces to be accurate. Okay, so here I'm going to place photo of very cute puppy as my alt text. Additionally, I want to add a small border around my image, maybe a 2-point border. I also want to make the image a little smaller. It's a little too large at 460 pixels wide. I'm going to make it half the size, 230 pixels. You'll notice that the height has also been changed proportionately. Below that, I'm going to put in the H and V space. H space is horizontal, V is vertical, and that essentially represents the space between the image and the text. Right now, for instance, you'll see that the word "it" is right up against the edge of the photograph. I'm going to place a 5 pixel or 5-point space horizontal, as well as a 5 space vertical. The next thing that we want to do is to wrap the text. Now, by default, this is the alignment dialog or alignment box. By default, this has nothing selected. To align left, as was done with the image at the top, the Jamaican faces, simply select left. Okay, then we're going to click OK. You'll notice now the image is smaller, it has a black border, the text is now wrapped around it, and there's a space between the image and the text. I'm going to click Save Changes as usual. It tells me again the record was successfully updated, meaning that the database has been updated. I'll go back to the site. I still have the big image here because I've not refreshed the page. I'm going to now refresh, and you'll see that the puppy image is now smaller. There's a space, the text wraps, and if I point the text, the cursor, it says photo of very cute puppy, and that's what will be read to the users with visual impairments. Alright, there's one more thing that you can do with an image, and I'll show you that to you really quickly. I'm going to select one more time, go here to Insert Edit Image, then I'm going to go to the Link tab. You can link an image just as we did with text. You can link an image to a website. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in http://cnn.com. Then I'm going to select the target as New Window, click OK, click Save, go back to the About Us page, refresh, and now not only do I have the alt text, but if I click the puppy, the CNN website loads in a new window. There we go. Alright, so that's how to add images to the site, format the images, size the images, put borders around the images, as well as linking those images to web pages. That's all for now.